Well, AGL, Australia's biggest and oldest energy producer, today said it will stop generating electricity with coal by 2035. That's between 5 to 10 years earlier than it had previously planned. The company, now 185 years old, has faced enormous community and investor pressure, especially with the emergence of Mike Cannon-Brookes' Grok Ventures as its major shareholder. AGL's Interim Chief Executive, Damien joins me now. Damien, many thanks for your time. Look, the key change today is the closing date for the Loy Yang A power station. Originally it was 2048, then 2045, now back to 2035. So what changed?
Look, Ross, I think this is a significant announcement today. It brings forward coal by 10 years. There's been a lot of changes over the last 6 to 12 months, whether that be both regulatory, international, but also the energy markets in Australia today as well. A lot has changed. I think this is a really exciting announcement and it really sets the company's strategy for the future.
Your previous board management committed to split the company in two and to keep using the coal-fired generators in one of those companies. Again, what changed?
Yeah, look, as I said, Ross, what has changed is a lot has changed in the market, both the energy markets, both politically. So politically, change of federal government, I think you have now a real shared ambition to drive that transition forward. I think the announcements this week of both Queensland and Victoria also really show that everyone's pointing now in the same direction. I think it's just that alignment of how we're all going to get there.
And with this decision, as Australia's biggest energy generator, are you certain there's going to be sufficient dispatchable electricity in future to not only keep prices down, but as importantly, to keep Australian industry competitive?
Look, importantly, this work has all been about really understanding that, and modelling the complexity of where we think the customer needs of the future are going to go to. So this future portfolio is based on that. It's based on what renewables we're going to need, but also what firming capacity, such as batteries and new forms of technology, are going to be required to meet the demands of customers. A lot of customers are going to be electrifying over the coming years, so this portfolio, we believe, will absolutely deliver that for our customers.
So is this assumption of sufficient supplies based on today's technology, or does it also assume improvements in future technology?
Look, it's based on both today's technology, but we're also very agnostic to where the future will go. So we've got some really clear pipelines and some really great sort of assets that we're going to be building over the coming years, but we'll continue to assess where the technology moves to. Deep storage is going to be a really important pathway for us all to get there on this transition.
But the announcement today also involves a $20 billion investment by AGL. Now, the company is valued today at $4.4 billion, give or take. Annual revenue, $13.2 billion. So where does the investment come from?
Yeah, and look, that's a really good point, Ross. So what we've made really clear today, this investment is over the next 12 years. And this investment will come from both on our balance sheet and off our balance sheet. And we'll be utilising three key strengths. One, the portfolio of customers. That is a really important part is when we think about what the infrastructure needs to look like. Two, the infrastructure of our sites today and the grid connectivity and how we continue to evolve those sites. And then the third one is both our people and technologies that we have today will enable us to deliver this as we have for many years.
Now just tell me, Damien, is this your pitch personally to become the permanent chief executive of AGL?
Look, what my pitch today is, importantly, setting out the ambition for this company going forward. I'm really excited to be part of this. I think the opportunity is huge. I think the people are really behind this, and I think we can deliver this over the next 12 years. And again, we've got a shared ambition, all of us, whether that be our shareholders, whether that be other stakeholders out there, the shared ambition is to get there. I believe we can absolutely deliver it.
Yeah, OK, but give me the bottom line. Do you actually want to be the permanent chief executive of AGL?
I will lead this organisation as long as the board wants me to. I'm very keen to lead it all the way through, but it's ultimately a decision of the board.
Damien, many thanks for your time today.
Thank you very much, Ross.